Okay, so it's much better. Yes, I like this background much better for the video. Anyway, so I was talking about how do I feel inside, and I was previously talking in the roller coaster, which I get very dizzy, and I imagine you too. So I decided to just make a background which is a lot more tranquil for you. And so anyway, so I was saying that it is very difficult at work that the politics and everything that happens at the workplace, how it affects us, or at least me, so deeply. Like sometimes it becomes so tense, the environment at work, either because if I said something or did something without the intention of hurting anybody or doing anything, and then people takes it like very bad, and or they usually what happens is they think that I don't talk to them because I'm like snotty or like how do you call it, mm, like just prideful and like arrogant, and just I don't want to talk to them, right? Like stuck up. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, they think like I just don't like them or don't want to talk to them. Like I'm looking down on them, especially if they know any of my background, educational background. Which I mean, I'm proud of it, like I mentioned in the other video, but it doesn't mean I don't feel that I'm better than other people because everybody has different opportunities in life, and I had that opportunity not because I'm rich or because I had everything, because none of that's true. I didn't have much, and my family was very impoverished. Uh, it was difficult growing up. Like we didn't have much money or anything. But like I said, the education in my country, in Mexico, is basically very, very cheap as long as you can have a place to live and buy your books and everything. It's, if you really want to study and do something like have a career, you can. You can do it. And here in the United States, there is a lot of scholarships and everything that the government helps with. So people can do something if they really want to do it. Anyway, so the point is like people think like I think, so I guess they read my mind, they think, but they think that they're wrong because I don't think that way. Many people think that I feel that I'm better than them, or like I know like I think that I know everything. They think that I think that I'm perfect, and I know that because they have said that, right? Especially when they're angry. And yeah, so that's a problem. Now, the other thing is lunchtime. When I'm at work, it is very difficult for me because I'm like very tense during all the hours that I'm working. Like at lunch, like it's like, oh, I want to escape and just have lunch by myself, maybe in my car, or at a different time, so I don't have to be with everybody, especially because the places I have worked, there's a lot of people working, so it's like crowded, and you're trying to eat your lunch and everybody's talking, all these kind of conversations. And instead of relaxing me, I feel like more stressed out, and I feel that I don't rest, and my mind doesn't rest. So I usually try to take the time away from other people, but that's when people make friends and they're social, so it is a struggle because they usually think that I just don't like them, don't want to be with them, and then they start talking behind my back, and then whatever I do wrong, they bring it up as if it's a big deal when they do worse things, or maybe they make a mistake, which usually I try not to. But like if it looks like I made a mistake, or they just make it up, just like they start acting in a way that like they just want to make me look bad, especially before the managers or supervisors or things like that. And when I try to defend myself, then it gets into an argument and a power struggle, and usually I end up leaving that position because I don't like arguing, and at the same time, I don't think it's fair. So yeah, that's what happened. So tell me about your experience. How did you feel? How did you handle those situations? And I'm trying to learn to, now that I have learned more about Asperger's, as in, then it's easy for me to think about ways that maybe it can improve the situations at work, especially. Yeah, let me know what has worked for you, especially if you have a career that demands a lot of attention to detail and working with people, because I don't have any problem um, doing my work. Like, I'm very good, I'm very technically oriented. I think I do a very good job, and once I learn what they want me to learn, especially technically, I think I'm one of the best. And um, not only that I think, but I see it really, right? Like, I don't have any problems. Um, and other people, like, they do, but then even if they do have a mistake or they have a problem doing their work, it's not taken as important as when I do it. And especially I think it happens because I don't have any like support system, or like friends within the workplace, so nobody's like, oh no, it's okay or anything. So usually I have like trust me watching my back and doing my work, and it just gets very tiring and very draining. And so usually I just run and I leave and I just look for another job. But then eventually you run out of places to work, especially if you're in the same city. I mean, you know. And the other thing is, like, I've never explained my feelings to anyone. So I like you do, because it's so cool that you are watching right now and I'm telling you these things, and maybe you feel like that's what happens to me. And so, yeah, thank you. So post your comments, and if you want to subscribe, that would be so cool, because we can share videos and kind of like respond to each other through video. Like, I'm very visual. Obviously, I like more doing and watching videos, and it's getting hot.